Hello, I'm Colton Sears, and today I'm going to take you on a fossil hunting expedition. Now we're going to go 400 million years into the past. We're going to forget about the old dinosaurs. Today we're going to look for trilobites. Here we are at our new location. Through these bushes here lies a stream, and in this stream the local bedrock comes out, and we're hoping to find a few trilobites down here, so off we go. The trilobites I'm hoping to find here are dalmanites, and you can see the underlying bedrock here. Comes out in slabs, and it tends to be of a limestone type nature. The rock here is very soft. You can pull out large chunks. In a minute. It's barren at the minute, so I'm sure I'll come across something in a little while. Yes, as I say, the limestone here is very soft, and it does chip away quite nicely. Let's see what we can find underneath. Soft limestone, look at it. It's a sort of cement grey colour here. It's not lovely white chalky limestone, it's a cement grey. See what we can get in here and move this block out. There don't seem to be anything in there. I'll pull these out. Not really much sign of fossilisation there, but in a minute we'll find something. Discovered a few pieces of fossilisation here, and this piece, if I can get it into focus, is actually just here by my thumb. The head of a trilobite, just a small piece of it. You can just about see it. And I also found a nice shell, which is indicative of this particular fossilisation layer. So we'll see if we can find some better quality. These ones are just fallen out of the cliff here, and I just picked them up, so I didn't even have to dig them. And look, here is the tail of a dalmanite, just a little piece of it. You see it down there. These particular fossils, dalmanites, look rather like butterflies actually, like the imprint of butterflies in the rock. So this is usually only found the tail section, so if you're lucky you might find the head section. So that's another piece, that's a piece of dalmanite. All sorts of fossils in this strata. I'm not sure what this is, but you can see these two bits of a creature, maybe a shell of some kind, which are within the matrix of the rock. Hit a nice fossilisation layer, because if you look at this, you can see something in the rock there. What it is, I have no idea. Could be a long shell, or it could be some piece of coral from the Ordovician era. I just don't know. Using my trusty crowbar, I'm digging into this really soft fallen stuff that's fallen from the rock above, and there might be some nice pieces in here that have been preserved. Just saves me digging further up for the time being, so we shall see. Well, the sun has come out. I'm walking along this stream looking at these different outcrops to see if they might bear fruit. Here's one, looks interesting. I don't know if there's any fallen pieces from here, but that usually gives you an indication of what might be in the rock, but it's hard to know. I can't see many fallen pieces. Let's see, what's that? No. I found that. So there's some pieces here that look pretty loose. Maybe there's a... No, they're not as loose as I thought they were. I haven't got my hammer with me. So anyway, we'll proceed down this stream. Well, here's a shell of a delmonite I just found, and not a bad tail, no head. Very rarely find the whole thing. Anyway, the rocks here, I'm not sure where to search, because down in this valley, some of the rocks high, some are low. Where the actual trilobites hang out, I think that's a word, where they hang out, could be in the upper layers or the lower layers. So it's just a matter of trial and error. The world has changed over millions of years, and the seabed is now on one side, and everything's been mashed about. So anyway, there's our trilobite bottom. Seems it wasn't a trilobite, it was some worm-like creature from the Ordovician period. Something that was crawling about in the mud of the seabed. I'm prizing this up here. Look, I've just found the side of the trilobite there. Look at that. And look, there's another one. I think that might be the other side of that one, I think. So that's good news. You've got this bit which is the positive, and this is the negative. So this has obviously come out of there when I dislodged it. So that's pretty good. Now this particular trilobite was one of the first trilobites to be named, I think. And I think it is named after a Swedish professor called Dauman. So they call them Daumanites. As you can see, it looks like a little butterfly, but the head is missing, so you can't see the whole thing, but this is the tail section. Another interesting specimen. Again, we've got the negative, and over here we've got the positive. And I believe this has still got some shell attached to it from all those millions of years ago. 400 million years ago these were creeping around on the seabed, and this is what's left of them. Unfortunately, the heads either get destroyed, or this can be part of the molting process, whereby all they leave is a shell, rather like crabs who shed their shells and grow them again. Well, my knowledge of trilobites is pretty fundamental, but here's somebody who's written a fantastic book, Richard Fortey of the Natural History Museum, and it's called Trilobite, Eyewitness to Evolution. I recommend you get it and have a good study if you're interested at all in trilobites. There's a wealth of information and photographs and everything. Beautiful. Richard Fortey's Trilobite, Eyewitness to Evolution. Alright, I'm taking a walk upstream, see if I can see any likely outcrops. To wake up. So he's been buried for 400 million years until I found him, and it seems that I'm the first person to ever see this particular trilobite in 400 million years, I would think, as it's been under the earth all that time. So there's another one, a Dalmanite trilobite, the tail section. Surprises. I just broke this rock open, and inside you can see the negative of a Dalmanite trilobite, and over here is a positive. You can probably see that, the positive, as again just a tail section. The head may be buried in the rock, but bit of a job to get it out without breaking it all up. But that's just come up, a positive and a negative again. They're not very big, these Dalmanite trilobites, but always interesting to find. Section up there I'd love to be able to get up to, but unfortunately the side of the bank won't support my weight and it keeps sliding down, so I'll have to leave that until I can find a ladder or something. Okay, lots of nice interesting rocks there to explore and prize apart. Well, that's it for now for today, and I'll go into another site tomorrow, so you'll see that as well. So we'll we are just come through the woods, these beautiful Welsh marches, and we're going to go down to a very steep ravine here, where there's a tumbling river, and in the bed of that river and on its side will be the layers we're looking for, the Ordovician layers. Who knows what we might find amongst these bits and pieces of the rock here. This is all sedimentary rock, so it should contain fossils, we hope. Can't see any sign of that at the moment. The rocks here are incredibly slippery. You really have to be careful here. And you can see where the bedrock is exposed by the stream, and it goes right back to the Ordovician period, or Ordovician if you want to call it that way. And this cuts down into the bedrock. And down in this bedrock we hope to find a few of our Trilobite friends. There's a likely rock. I'll try and turn it over with my foot. It's cracking open. Is there anything in it? It doesn't look like I can see anything. Anyway, we press on. There's an interesting rock strata coming straight down from above down into this valley and turning sideways on. Obviously this was the flat seabed at one time, but not anymore. Millions of years have passed and everything's been turned upside down. As you can see, trees have fallen right across the gorge here, and hopefully the roots have turned up some interesting rock underneath. But I diverse, we're going to go over here and look at this scree coming down. Whether there's anything in this scree, I don't know. I'll just have to have a little poke around and see what I can find. Now I have all these fallen trees and detritus that's been swept down the river by the floods to negotiate, so I've got to get round all this stuff and try to get through without slipping over and breaking the neck. These are some of the many streams that work their way through the Shropshire landscape, cutting down into the Ordovician bedrock and hopefully exposing some Trilobites for us. Look at this wonderful vein of bedrock here, just sliding down eventually to end up in the stream. It's all the rock that's about to break off. You can see here where there's been an avalanche and the bank has collapsed down till the earth has been torn up. It's right the way down into the stream. There are certain areas that are more prolific than others, and you can spend a hell of a lot of time turning rocks all the way down this stream. It's quite a long stream or river, and you can waste your time. But I was here last year. I found a spot where there seemed to be quite a few bits of fossilised material. So that's where I'm heading for. Still a long way to go. Look at these lovely mosses that grow here. Beautiful. Lots of other plants growing here, mostly ferns and mosses. Beautiful though. This is a waterfall that I've got to negotiate. Let's try and go around the outside, I think. See, it's all gushing down here. The rocks are slippery as hell. But here goes. Who said finding trilobites was easy? But it is an adventure, I can tell you that, a real adventure. Okay, then look at the scree coming down. And I've got the first indications of fossilisation. See, just here. There is a piece of trilobite. It's going to wash off in the stream, and hopefully you can see it there. It's a piece of trilobite, only a piece. Sometimes we don't always find the whole thing, but this particular one, I don't know what it is. Probably a Ogygenus is usually one found in this area. Anyway, look for some more. Good sign. Wall here. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's difficult. I'm standing in a stream trying to keep my balance. So I hope it's come out on film. It's hard to tell. But that's a part of a trilobite in the wall there. Zoom in on it. Unbelievably trying to keep my balance here. Here are a few more fused together, just pieces of them in this bit of rocky matrix area, because here's another one I've just picked up out of the scree that's just fallen into the stream, and you can see the bottom part there, and no head of course. Anyway, it's a good indication that we're in the right area. Well, here's a beauty. Look at this one here. Lying there, just waiting for me to pick it up. I think this is an Ogygenus, this one. Don't have the head, but a very nice trilobite all the same. Well worth turning these scree rocks up. You can see there's one in here. Part of one anyway. Don't know what's underneath. Quite often you find more than one in one rock. Probably because they all died together, or certainly were buried together at one time. Look at the scree. The river's changed dramatically since I was here last. And look at that. Look at that. That's quite a nice one. Nearly the whole body, but chunk missing, but very nice and portable. When you think back 400 to 500 million years, this was the actual seabed, and this is where so many creatures of that particular period, the Ordovicians, lived and died. And here. The river seems to have done the work for us. It's actually washed a lot of these trilobites out on small pieces of rock, so it's not easy to pick a few up. It's better than trying to dig them out of the walls of rock. A rock with a crack across it, which means it's weak somewhere. Let's turn it over. Nothing there. Ooh, there's something just there. And oops, let's have a look. Look, there's a trilobite in there. I think it's almost got its head as well this time. So there are quite a lot in this area. So look at it. I'm going to turn over a few more rocks. I don't need to dig or do anything, just turn rocks over. Forget about dinosaurs, they're so hard to find, and if you've got a lot of strength you might be able to get them out of the rock, but do you want to carry a huge 50-ton dinosaur home? I don't think so. There are not many left in England anyway. So stick to the small things. Trilobites are wonderful creatures that lived for 250 million years and 200 million years before the dinosaurs. So these were the first types of life there were on the planet. So that's what we're doing today. I'm looking for trilobites. Here's one I just found in the rock here. You can hear the sound of the river rushing past. Another trilobite tail. It's come out at last. It's been raining most of the morning, but the sun is out. And I'll let you have a look at this rock down here. Most of the rock here seems to be of a charcoal, a light charcoal colour, and that's where I'm finding most of the trilobites, in this light charcoal coloured rock. This is trilobite tail out of the rock, just a tail, not a whole animal, just a tail. This is where I'd like to go, up there, and investigate, but it's too dangerous. I've got nowhere of holding on. The rock is so slippery, but this is where they're coming out of this wall, I think. Certainly in this particular area there seems to be a collection of trilobites where I've been upstream and I've been downstream, but this seems to be the most prolific area. In here, all I can do is rinse it off under the flow of the water, and see it's covered in mud. So, there you are, you can see it coming out, I think. There you are. Yeah, you can see that now. I've watched it off there. And tail, it's just a tail. So we can off up by the tails and those things. This piece might be in the rock, but I'm not going to bother to dig it out because it takes a lot of work. Well, I've packed the tools and I've worn myself to a frazzle. I think I've been here a couple of hours. Very wearing. I'm very tired, so I'm going to make my way back. Going for another retreat.